Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 11 of the Tall Woman's Perspective podcast. I have a very, very special guest today. I'm so excited that she's able to join. I have Miss K
Hi.
Nick here, makeup artist.
Hi.
Yes, 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 from NOLA. Ooh, one of my favorite cities.
You been here before?
I have, and I can't wait
Good,
to come
yes.
back. I can't wait to
Yes.
come back hit you
It's
up
about to
like,
be Mardi Gras season.
hey.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yes,
If you
yes.
come for Mardi Gras season, you have to do another one. Oh, that'd be cool.
Ooh, I got I got plans. Look, you got me started.
Hmm.
Well, I guess you can start off by telling us who you are and what it is that you do.
So my name is Kayla. I go by K Nick for my professional name. I feel like it was just easier to remember, but still a little unique. So people would be like, "Oh, K Nick." Okay.
Yes, and it
So,
stands up.
anyways,
Uh-huh.
okay. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm like, I don't like Nicole, but we just gonna ride with K Nick. I could do that.
Yeah.
And I've been doing, let's see, I've been doing makeup since 2015.
Okay.
And
Yes.
then, ooh, okay, so 2015. And then I got put out of college and they was like, no, ma'am, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I was like, so what am I gonna do? And it
Right.
just so happened, like I was trying to get my little academic life together. And then right before I did it, I happened to buy a makeup case with everything. Like I took $500 and bought all the makeup stuff. I was like, just buy makeup stuff because you just never know what's gonna happen. And that's when
Yes.
he was like, no, you can't come back. And I was like, okay,
Oh
well,
boy.
embarrassing. But it was like if I wouldn't have done that, I don't know what I
Hmm.
would have done because that's my hustle. Like that's how I make my extra money. So it was
Gotcha.
like, oh, what was I gonna do?
Hmm.
And from there, so I was always doing makeup. Then I started doing nails like 2021, like when the pandemic hit, because like people wanted press on nails. So I don't have on any right now, of course,
Okay.
but I
Do you
have
have
some. I don't know if y'all can see them.
yes, yes. And where can they
Oh my
find like
God.
the name and on your page? They can purchase them on your page.
Yes, it is on my page. I don't know if y'all can see it well. Sorry, but they say let it know. It's some Christmas
Okay.
ones.
Yes, that's cute. I can see the actual nails, but we'll make sure to just pin it and where they can go and buy some for
No
sure.
problem.
Yes, yes.
And so I started doing press on nails because of COVID, and I have no patience. I cannot sit still, but I
Mhm.
like the nails, so I can do press on nails because I can come back the next day and finish that off.
Yes.
So let's see. After that, I started doing the press on nails, and then I was doing. Okay, so I was like, well, I need to get in the shop. I need more clients. How can I get in the shop? Oh.
Right.
So I was like, what am I supposed to do? And the first thing I could think to really do was like, okay, I have to get licensed. I have to go to school. I have to figure this out. I was like, I gotta go back to school.
Right.
But this was a really good experience because I was like, wow, I'm no offense to nobody, but I was like, am I dumb? I thought I was a little dumb for a second. I was like, girl, you might be cute, but no, it really taught me. I was like, you just have to apply yourself. Like you have to
Yeah.
try or want it. You have to really
Want it.
want it.
Yes.
Because there was a lot of people I went to school with and I just felt like they weren't serious. They didn't want it. So I was like,
Hmm.
well, you gotta make sure you when I tell you for graduation, it was like this whole school is supposed to be okay, dental assistants, medical assistants, what
Wow.
else that school does? Estheticians. So the whole class, maybe let's say it was 500 people, 300 people were estheticians.
Wow.
So that's the field I'm going into. So all I could think was, what makes you so special? Like
Yes.
what
How
can
can you
you do
out?
that's gonna
Hmm.
right? So I'm like, okay, well, I know I really applied myself at school. Like I keep teaching myself to like I keep reading the books. I keep looking at the stuff because I'm like,
Yeah.
you have to learn, you have to read, you have to be a master at this because
Yes.
300 people, me, I'm just one person. How can I make an impact? So I'm like, I got to do something.
Right.
So now I'm finished that. Now I need to get licensed. So that's my next step, getting licensed.
Oh,
Woo! But it's
yes.
a fun journey.
I know
Oh
that's right. And I like that, like you said, like what can you do to stand out of 300 people? Like if everyone is going into the same field, But it's great that you stayed on
Oh my
top of
goodness.
things and perfecting your craft, and that those results are always going to show. You will definitely stand out with it.
That's what I'm hoping for because I'm like, this it was an eye opener seeing it because I didn't think people took it this serious. And to
Okay.
see all those people, I was like, oh, you got competition.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
It's one of those
was
things.
crazy.
Right.
Oh
Got
my
you. That's really good. It's so exciting. I've been on your page looking, and I'm just like, man. And I actually think I asked you a question before about skincare because I was just like trying to come up with a routine.
Probably so. I love skin.
Yeah, just trying to come up with one. And I seen like a few of your lives and videos you did. So I
I
was like,
do
wait a
remember.
yeah, she got a good routine. I think it was something about eye cream. I think it was like
Yes.
eye cream or something. I was like, I gotta ask her
And
what
you know
product.
what? I like it, but I feel like I'm gonna try another one that because
Okay.
I'm using the Olay eye cream and I've been using it, I'm like, okay, I like it. I don't know if it's doing anything. But I was like,
Oh,
okay, I need something but a little more. But it's still
right.
like pretty, it's nice. It's so silky, like, oh my God.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that now. Yep.
Yeah, that eye cream, girl. I've been listening. You looking, you're getting older, and I'm just like, all right.
Tell
I'm
people.
noticing, yeah, a little dark. So wait a minute. And you know how Instagram is. You can be on there just looking and searching. And I'm like, oh, this
Telling
is
you.
perfect. Let me ask her what products it is. Cause I'm not really that much into makeup and things like that. Like I just recently started getting into that.
Understandable.
Yeah, now. So I'm
Understandable.
just like, I want to try this. I want to try that. And oh, okay, what products can I get? And let me
Right.
yeah, to try to search it. I always just, especially when I'm bored, I'll just sit there like, all right, let me see. I'm gonna try something out.
I say just start with something small and just build
Yeah.
from there.
Yes.
Start with the foundation. That's the easiest, like, because people just want their skin to just look, like even toned and everything. So that's the easiest thing. A
Right.
light foundation.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you for that. That's perfect. And we definitely gonna make sure to tag your name so where everyone can find you, and all of your amazing products. I need some press-ons too. I'm gonna need some press-ons.
I said I should have sent you some. I was like, we could have been doing our nails during this interview. See, we could have been
That's
just popping them on because
oh,
that's
don't worry,
how
you can
easy it
always come
is.
back on now. We could
And
definitely
I'll send them to you
yes.
because that'll be a good review to see if you really like them, That's a
Yeah.
review.
Yes, yes. We can definitely look forward to that. Yes. Well, we'll get started with our ice. I feel like we already broke the ice because I feel like I know you. Like I
Right.
knew you for a while or something, the way we talking.
Right. That's how
That
we're
aura. That's
Instagram
good.
friends.
Great. Yeah, good energy.
Yay.
Right. So the questions, the icebreaker game. So it's pretty much like a would you rather this or would you rather that?
Okay. Oh, let's see. This is gonna be
Yeah.
interesting. So
Yes,
let
yes,
me show
yes.
my
So
sound up.
you get okay. All right. So here we are. All right. The first one is would you rather listen to I did my research too. I told you I've been to No Limit. I love it there. So
It's
you
gonna
had to
be
choose,
good.
right? No Limit Records or Cash Money.
Let's see. Cash money.
Cash Money. Okay. Okay.
And that's just because my sister is a Lil Wayne. Like that's oh my God. She loved Lil Wayne. And then
Really.
I started to love him just because I'm like, dang it, I can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, cash
Yeah.
money.
I feel you on that. My older sister she was a huge Jay-Z fan, and I'm like, oh, the same.
Girl,
I'm the
it's not
same
our
way.
fault.
Yes, yes, yes. I will also choose Cash Money. Now, don't get me wrong. I do listen to all of the older man. No
We
limit record.
do.
I'm 32 though,
We
so I
I,
feel like Cash Money is like right up
oh,
there.
that's good.
Like,
Yeah. That's why.
yeah. All
That
right.
makes
So
sense.
next one is: would you rather eat crawfish or charbroiled oysters?
Oysters.
Yes, I feel
Oh
like
my
you
God.
do.
Oysters.
When I think of that though, I'm like, all right, I don't know which one she's gonna choose. Or I always think
Oh,
about
you know what? Because now I
you thinking?
crawfish season. I want some crawfish. Oh,
Yes, I got a little story
Oh
behind
my God.
my niece when we visited. So my niece, I always say niece, and people are like, "Wait a minute." When you start talking, like, is she younger or older? So she's my age.
Oh, I love it. That's the
And
funniest.
so we visited Nola, and she had us on. When we got there, she was like, "We gotta try these charbroiled oysters." I'm
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
I've never had them before. But when I tell
So
you, we were
good.
on a charbroiled oyster tour the entire time. Like each day, we
Oh
were
my
finding somewhere
God.
some oysters. They were
And
so
people
great,
like sell them on the street too. And those are good too.
really
Oh my gosh. It's like it's not a food truck, but it's almost like food truck.
similar to
And
one.
they're
Okay,
good.
yes,
Oh my
I feel
gosh,
like they
they're
have the
so
best
good.
food. That's me.
They do.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
yes.
Oh
Next one is for foundation. Would you rather Maybelline or MAC?
my. Well, mm, mm, mm. I'm sorry, Mac. Maybelline.
Maybelline. Okay.
They done me better.
Yeah.
Mac, y'all done done me wrong.
Oh
It
man, you
might
got
be
a
me,
horror
but they
story.
done me wrong. I don't know what to see. Mac
Oh,
has messed up. I don't. But you know what? I used to get when I first started doing makeup. People would say, "Oh, Mac." After a while, it started breaking me out, and I was like,
wow.
"But I was like, you ain't gonna be talking about Mac like that. Go out of here with that." But
Right.
then after a while, I was like, "It's not breaking me out. It's just I don't like the foundation that much." I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
Hmm. But their lipsticks are great. Everything else, chef's
It's
kiss.
on point. Gotcha.
Yes.
I'm be taking my little notes. You know?
Now you know the only thing that I did like they had was some type of like it was a foundation that was like moisturizing. It was like some tinted something,
Okay.
but it was great. Now that was great.
Okay. And you said it was a moisturizer.
It was a foundation, but it was like a tinted moisturizer type something. So I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay. They tricked me that time. So it
Gotcha.
was like
Gotcha.
automatically gonna feel good on your skin.
Right.
So yeah, but that was it. That was
Gotcha.
it. No, no to the Mac. No Mac foundation.
Alrighty. So our next one is nail colors. Would you rather earth tone colors or bright colors?
Hmm. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's just because I do nails. So I could just, oh my God, I could do crazy stuff. It's fun.
Right. 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 I'm so like a basic like. Well, I do have my moments where I like,
Yes.
yeah, where I want to get a bright color, but I'm pretty much like earth tones, like or like the new. I love new colors.
Right.
Yeah.
Now nudes. But see, I can't commit. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a nice little, and then I do the set, and then I'm like, you know what? It just needs something extra. Then I go overboard.
And
It
then
could,
that's what
I
bright
could,
colors.
yes, yeah. Or I'll see somebody post something, I'm like, I need to redo that.
Yeah.
So it's too late.
That's
Mm-mm-mm.
good. That's good. Well, that wraps up our icebreaker game.
Um,
Yes, yes,
that was
yes.
pretty cool.
Yes, it was. So broke the ice with that. Okay, so I guess that we'll start with do you have a night care routine?
Hmm. Let's see. Well, number one, I wash my face every night. I don't wash my face during the day ever. So at night, it's better to wash your face because your skin, while you're sleeping, your skin is rejuvenating. Your
Okay.
whole body is rejuvenating. So that's why you wash your face at night. So when you wash it, you put fresh products on there, bam, sleeping, resting, rejuvenating.
And rejuvenate. Okay.
So yes, yeah, and that's like because there's something called cell turnover. It's pretty much dead stem cells and new cells creating just over and over. That's when that happens. So you want that.
Okay. Yes, we getting
So
I love this.
yes, trying to tell people, I'm like, y'all better get into it. The
Yeah,
makeup is not gonna cut it for long. It's gonna be no makeup, no makeup, but your skin still gotta be right for that.
that's right. Underneath it.
So
Definitely so.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
If not, it just looks
And
But
skin, right.
it's bad. But I don't know. You ever seen person like somebody in person and it looks so weird? It just looks
Yes.
weird. I'm
All the
like,
time.
that doesn't even look like makeup. That looks weird.
Yes.
I'd be like, I do makeup. This,
It's not right.
mm-mm.
Right.
No.
Yes.
I'd be like, and I'm like, I'm more open to people's ideas and stuff. So I'd be like, okay, that's abstract. No, that's ugly. That's ugly. I'm not
Right.
having it. It's
I
ugly.
gotta be honest with you, right?
I'm like, whoa. But my night care routine, I always wash my face every night. Now that it's winter, or maybe because I'm getting older, I need more moisturizing products because I used to have really oily skin, but now
Mhm.
I'm trying to use like cream moisturizer. What is it? Cream cleansers. Um, what's another one? The balm cleanser, oil cleansers. I try to use those and
Okay.
then use a cleanser and then put a moisturizer. I'm sorry, no. Let's see. Hold on. Starting with the pre-cleanse, which is like an oil cleanser, balm cleanser. Then I'll try to use a moisturizing cleanser, which would be like a cream cleanser. I know this is a lot.
No, but it's the steps though. That's the thing. Like when I hear other people
Yes.
also say the same.
And you could skip them if you want, but and then I use toner. I don't do that every single night, but every night I make sure I wash my face and I put toner and moisturizer for sure every night. And if
No,
I
so
have a serum that I'm using, I try to use that. But I'm thinking about to start doing like the Ipsy so I can get some different stuff to see what's the new stuff coming out. So I can stay on
right.
top of it. Because I'm
And
like,
say yeah with the different products.
uh,
Hmm.
yeah, that way I could try a whole lot of stuff. And I'm like, I'll start using it on my lives. Because I'm like, I'm getting bored with my product. It's boring
Yeah,
now.
just
Something
trying
new.
things. That's good to be open to new products.
Yeah, you have to. Because stuff changed so much. I'm like, what you
Hmm.
gonna do?
When I went and got a facial, and it's crazy you said like I know I'm saying a lot, but no, like the steps, they were walking me through is exactly what you were saying, and I'm just like, okay, all right. And then sometimes you don't
It's a
want to miss a
lot.
step because that can take away from the actual process and the end result. So
Yep.
yes, that's good.
That's
And she
the
giving
whole
it step
point.
by play, like
Right. Yeah. I try to make it easy to understand so people, when they ask questions, it's like, okay, this is something they could. The main thing they taught us was home care and our care is together going to make your skin great.
right.
So if you don't really understand what I'm doing, there's no sense in me really doing it. I could, yeah, you could pay me what, $75 to do your face, but okay, when you go home, it's not. But I don't have nothing to take a picture of because you're not doing your job.
Right, right.
It
And
makes no
listening, because
sense.
I know I have heard from other makeup artists as well, like, people just do not listen at all. And then they be upset when they don't like the end
Crazy.
result. Yeah.
It's that's why I had to, that's the one thing going to school I learned, and I'm like, I knew a little bit about consultations and stuff like that, but I'm like, no, you better do a consultation so you can know what the person really wants. So then if there's a problem later on, well, hey, let's open up this form that shows what the problem was. You told me to do this, but I did it.
Right.
Because you gotta cover your butt. That's a difference.
Yes, yes. I'm sure. That's good. And just listening to you talk, it
Yeah.
sounds like, listen, you covering everything that you're supposed to.
I'm trying to, I'm the school I went to, so how do I say it in a nice way? I said I was gonna do like a review and I don't want it to come off mean or anything. So I want to make it right because I feel like it deserves the flowers now that
Okay.
I've been there. But before that it was like people just brush it off. Now that I've went, I'm like, wow, it's worth people going. If you are serious about your craft, you're gonna learn a lot. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
learned so much, and I'm
Mhm.
just building on it, building because I'm like, wow, it really opened my mind up so much more to the possibilities are endless. There's
Yes.
estheticians like they're making $5,000, $10,000 a month, and I'm like,
Wow.
I want to do that. No, I want to do
Okay.
that.
With the
I want to
money.
do that. Shoot. So all
Yeah.
my friends, me and Ryan and them could be at the place talking about something. We want to get this
Hey
done.
girl,
Blah, blah,
do
blah, blah.
it.
Thank
Okay.
you. Where we going? trying to do. I'm
Yes.
like, man, that's so
No,
cool. I'm like, that'd be so cool. That would change my life. Like,
yeah.
okay, I could do it. So I'm just gonna keep going till I get there. It's gonna happen.
Yes. Yes. And you are perfecting your craft. I know that's right.
I am trying to, because
Yes.
that's
Yes.
the
Yes.
best you can do. You better. If not,
That's
it's
right.
like you might as well quit.
And then you know what? Another thing that stood out to me was you saying as far as taking what you're doing, your craft serious, right? Because then it's the difference between someone that's actually being active and wanting to perfect their craft, and someone that's just like, I'm just going to try this out. I'll do it. All right, it's whatever. And that's why you know, some that person might feel like, all right, yeah, that school really wasn't. But then you, on the other hand, you went, applied everything that they taught
Right.
you, and just using all of those resources and everything.
And it was an interesting journey. There was fights. Um,
Oh my
so
goodness, I feel like it's all
right,
like that though. Just
a lot of abuse, but the crazy part was like there was people that went to like Paul Mitchell or Aveda and they came there. And I'm like, well, what are you doing here? Like those are I don't want to say prestigious, but that's the best way I can put it. Those are
right.
schools people know about. So what are you doing at this? I was like, wow. So it just made me look at it differently. I was like, you cannot judge a book by its cover.
You really
It's a
can.
little raggedy, the cover, a little raggedy, but it's a good
Yeah.
book.
You'll be very surprised.
Yes. And I was like, that was pretty cool though. So all in all, I'm glad. I'm
That
glad I went. It was a great
yes,
experience. It was worth it.
yes, yes. That's really good. So the next question I have for you is for us being beautiful African American women.
Right.
Okay, shout out to us.
Yay.
Yes. So I want to know, is there a specific foundation you feel like that has great tones that matches our skin tones?
Hmm.
Because I have seen, like, when I'll go into makeup stores and I'll just be, or even if I'm like in the CVS
Hmm.
Rite or something, and I'm in there looking at the skin tones, and I'm like, certain brands, those tones be off. That's really not. They don't really have a lot
Woo.
for us.
I would say, let's see. For me, I would say, okay, so for drugstore brands,
Mhm.
Maybelline, they have a really good range of colors. And then they have that matte line and then that I think it's moisturizing. I don't know what to call it, but they have that. So that's really good. And then Revlon, their product is just a little better than Maybelline. I would try that.
Revlon,
So
okay,
between the two, Revlon and Maybelline, they have really good shades, like a lot of shades.
okay.
And then high end, hmm, I don't know because I think I use a palette, so I don't have that answer. So I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, but you wait, so you start giving us categories. I love that. I'll tell you, I'm a listen. I'll go to Rite Aid or CVS, something quick and fast. I can get and find. Listen, I'm good to go.
Oh, and you
But
know
as I
what?
get
A
more
lot of them.
into it, I do want to find like a high end one as well.
Now there is one I do. I forgot about them. Now two high end. I'm gonna call them high end. Okay.
Okay.
Juvia's Place. Now the only thing I'm concerned because I purchased like maybe one or two things. I didn't have a problem, but I've heard customer service problems. So I'm like, oh, y'all not
Okay.
gonna give my money and I send my thing. No.
Gotcha.
So, Juvia's Place and who is the other one? The Minted. I think it's Minted or the Minted. Mented. So nice. Like their stuff is so it just gives elegant. And it's not too expensive. I think maybe it was maybe $25 for the foundation.
Okay.
Maybe. I can't remember. But there's shades and then they have the minted. They have a foundation size type kit thing that comes with the different shades so you can try them and see which one is yours.
Oh, I like
And I'm
that.
like, and it's $5. Well, it was $5. So I was like, that's amazing. So yeah, I
Yes.
would do that. I forgot
That's
about them.
I would need if I don't know. I'm going in this
I
like, let
think they're
me figure
black
out
owned
which
too.
one. Yeah, just to try trial and error. Like, okay, and
Right. And they're
fine.
like, it was a really nice formula. I bought it for my sister. I was like, it's so nice and buttery. Yeah.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna try. Listen, I'm telling you, I got my notes going on here. I'm definitely.
I
I'm
understand.
hit you up like, listen, I done tried this, and this.
And you can. And I'm gonna answer every question. I love this. It's fun for
Yes,
me.
yes. And speaking of those products, so have you used any of Super? I hope I'm saying her name right. Super, any
Mm,
of her products, her makeup products?
I have. Oh my God, I'm so mad with myself. I think I'm gonna have to look. So I have, yes, actually I do have a palette right here. So I love her stuff. And then I
Okay.
bought this palette, and this was when she first opened up. And I still have, I think I just threw it away. And I think I absentmindedly threw it away. I'm gonna go back and get that
I know that's right.
because I was cleaning up and I just kept it. Like she doesn't sell that palette anymore. It was just a pretty glitter palette and it was just so pretty. But yeah, I like her product.
Yeah.
I do.
I be
Her
looking.
eyeshadows are pigmented too.
Yeah, I see her products, and it's just something. I wouldn't say it's just something, but if I'm gonna actually buy products, like why wouldn't I buy products from another
Hmm.
American woman? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah, because
You
everything
might
don't
as
work
well
for
because
everyone. Yes,
hmm,
yes. So I guess that the next question and the last question I had would be, so I'll just give you a scenario. Well, no, you know what? You give me no, I guess I can give you a scenario. You going
let's
out
go.
with your girls, night out on the town, you want
Ooh.
to do a face. What can you give some colors? Like what look would you be going for?
Mm. So I love a wing liner and a red lip with the ombre. Oh my God. So it's just the
No.
dark outside with the so MAC Ruby Woo, that's the one to get. It works for
Okay.
everyone. You just line it and then
Mhm.
you gotta put that in the middle, you know, and then the wing liner and some lashes. Well, I'm gonna put everything else on, but
Right.
that's the main, it's the best. It looks so like you did so much work and you
And
didn't do very much.
ooh, that's right up my alley. Because I'm gonna tell you,
Yes.
I do not like doing a bunch of steps and stuff like that. Like anybody, I know my girlfriend,
Tell me.
anybody can tell you, I do not listen. So the fact that you
I
get the least work and it makes it look like you did a lot, that's something I would go for.
because I don't know how people have. I'm like, how do they have the time for all of this? Because even when I'm moving fast, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. I'm
Yes,
like, this every day. What are you doing? You know, you're a makeup artist. What? No,
right,
but they have people that they go all out every day. And I'm like, wow, that's commitment and more power to you. I'm not doing it.
right. I know that's right. Too
Mm-mm.
much. Yes, yes. I lied. That wasn't the last question. This is.
Okay.
So, what can we expect from you in the future?
Okay, good
Right.
question. Okay, so right now I have decided to try to go back to school.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to get my bachelor's because I'm still need to be licensed to be an esthetician, but I have to pay my school tuition. And I was like, I need more money. And I'm like, how am I going to make more money? So
Hmm.
I'm now come up with this idea that I'm going to Uber because I do Uber. That's my thing. I'm an Uber person.
Okay. Yes.
So Uber is offering free tuition if you've hit a certain amount of deliveries and your stats are up there. You can get free tuition. That's it. I need
Wow.
free tuition.
Listen, I need to look into that. That sounds great. Okay.
Look, honestly, I was like, I'll never be able to finish because I can't come up with no $40,000 to go to school and finish and try to get my degree. So I'm like, because I messed up. So I'm like, it is my fault. So what am I supposed to do until I can do it? But I'm like, all I have to do is get my GPA up by taking some online courses, and that's
Yep.
going to go towards my GPA to get it up. And then Uber's going to pay for the tuition. And I'm
Yes.
like, okay, so instead of me having to pay 3,000 right now, okay, I need to pay 1,200 because that 1,200 is going to get me to the 3,000, and the 3,000 is going to get me to the 5,000, 5,000 is going to get me to 10,000.
And you
So
look, just keep going up. Love it.
1,000. Okay.
Okay.
You know, I didn't finish college, so
Yes. And it's so expensive. Oh my goodness. But
oh my
I love,
gosh.
listen, I'm gonna look
Oh,
into
it
that
is.
because I would not mind going back to school on somebody else's dime. Okay.
Okay. Yes. And also you can transfer it to someone. So a child, a guardian, a parent. And I was like, now
And
that's
you can
amazing.
listen.
So if you know somebody that does Uber, but that's not going to school,
Yes.
go hit
You can
up uncle, sister, cousin, brother, whoever it
heck,
is.
I need to holler at you.
Yes. And I was watching a YouTube video and I was like, okay, the guy's showing us on his account. I'm like, this gotta be legit. And I see it's on Uber and I'm like, this seems real. He said they even paid for his registration fee. And I was like, I need that
Wow.
too. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm like,
Because
that's
that do add
cool.
up. Those registration fees, book fees. Listen,
Yeah. So I'm
definitely.
gonna try to do that. I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna do that.
You're
That's
going
my
to, yeah,
option.
you're going to do it. And then,
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm gonna because my major is psychology for college and then beauty.
Okay.
So I was like, I want to incorporate that to be like therapy for black girls, like whoever, I don't care.
Oh, I
So
love
just like,
that.
beauty therapy.
Yes.
Because we need it.
Yes. The
We
two. And
deserve
when
it.
you look good, you feel good. So that's, listen, those two,
Right.
perfect.
And
Perfect.
I feel like I could do a little therapy or whatever with them on the table. Why not? Why
Okay.
who said I can't?
Right.
So let's talk about your issues or whatever. And
Okay. And do your makeup and
so
say, listen, I got you, girl. Listen, this is a 2-in-1
I
service.
think it's possible. I think it is possible. We could be
Yeah.
changing lives one face at a
At
time.
a time. Yes. I love it. Look, you got your slogan and got everything is just together.
That's gonna be my new slogan. Okay, then I'm
That's what I
changing
think
lives
you
one
should.
face at a time. You never know.
You
Yep.
never know. And it's standing out.
Once I
I love
open up
it. I
the
like the sound of
something.
it.
Actually, my niece, she came up with this name. I try to use it because in case once I decide to trademark it or whatever. But
Mhm.
I gave her a facial, a real little facial. She's a kid, but she was like, I feel so relaxed. And then
Oh.
she calls it a face angel. And I'm like, that's crazy. That's too funny. That's
Oh.
cool. So
That's
I'm calling myself the face angel
that's
because
too
I'm
cute.
trying to, make miracles on people, little
Yeah.
faith and save lives, do whatever I can do.
Yes. One face at a time. Well,
Hmm.
that's getting towards the end of our episode. Thank you so
No
much
problem,
for coming
girl.
on. Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
I'm so happy we made it
It was
happen.
really cool. I was nervous, but it was great.
Me too. But we did great. We did great. So that was the ending of episode 11. You want to share where they can find you, your Instagram and social media handles?
Oh, yes, I'm on everything at oh hmm. Is it on my shirt? Oh well, at K Creates
Come
Beauty
on,
Artist.
promo. Yes.
See, that's where I'm always at. I do everything except for right now. I'm
A
not going
little
to
more.
be doing Brazilian
Put up a
wax.
little more.
Oh, a little more. Hold on.
Perfect.
And there we go. I probably should have had it like this the whole time. That's sad. Oh my god.
That's okay.
We're gonna roll with it. But at K Creates Beauty Artist on everything. Press on nails. What else? Makeup, waxing. If I'm not doing it, it's probably not been done yet. But no,
But it
for real.
will be
I'm
on the
trying to do
way.
everything.
Yes. Add it to her menu.
And when you come to New Orleans, you're gonna get something done. It'll be great.
I will, and I'm going to hit you up like I'm coming to your city. I'll be looking for you.
No problem, girl. It'll be so fun. Oh my God.
Thank you.
It really
Thank
will.
you. Yes, yes. But that's the end of episode 11. Make sure y'all subscribe to A Tall Woman's Perspective podcast. Thank you again.
You have a great day. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, you too.